we've got some NBA action for you coming up. But the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. Shot clock at 3. Jokic finds Murray. Here's a Kobe. Back to Paul. Inside, Durant. And he gets it to go.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
They get it again. Here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to a Kobe. KD looking around. Passes it to a Kobe. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires it up. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And here's Booker from the arc. It's good from long range.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
The shot by Paul, no good. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Murray finds Porter. Now Gordon. Murray left side. Bob pass to Gordon and stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Gordon with it, guarded now by Durant. Gordon the pass to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Durant down low, defended by Gordon. KD drives in, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Jokic against Ayton. Porter kicks to Murray. Buries it down low.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Ball against Murray. Outside, KD. Back to Paul. Ayton in the high post. Booker outside. Over Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's a Kobe. Here's Ayton. Paul outside. Booker with it. Now guarded by Porter. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and Phoenix turns it over again. .46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jokic passes to Murray.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Booker in the post. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Here's a Kogi. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here we go, one-on-one. The kick out to Porter. Shoots from the baseline. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. And Brock.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. Booker, the shot off that time. And Denver the other way now. Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Suns trail by 4.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Phoenix no good that time either. Denver with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Gordon with the screen for Porter. And again, Denver with the triple. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Ball against Murray. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Murray. Drives to the... that was something to see.
Good. And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
On the wing, Booker. Crafty move. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jokic inside. Ayton's there.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Paul with the ball. The pass to Okogie. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
It's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Murray the pass to Gordon. Puts the move on, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
.102 left now here in the second. Booker looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Jokic passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
Paul kicks to KD. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Durant's got 7.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
7-second difference, shot and game clock.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Over in the corner, Paul. Here's Okogie, guarded by Porter. Just 3 on the clock. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Your Suns, 16. The Nuggets, 24.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Bryant. Jackson is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Jackson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Jackson. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Bryant dishes to Green. Kicks it out to Jordan. Now here's Jackson. He feeds it to Bryant. Green left side. Clock at 4. The kick out to Bryant. Over Warren. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Warren on the wing. Pass to Ross. Here's Baisley. Payne looking around. The shot's good from Baisley. Baisley's got his first basket.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Jackson kicks to Brown. He dishes it to Green. Pass to Jackson. And he drives in. Brown wide open. He fires. And Denver again with the bucket.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Ross on the wing. Pass to Baisley. Goes up on the wing. Jordan with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 10. With the drive, he gets it in there. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Jordan making an aggressive, strong drive there, puts the defender on his heels.
Payne up top. The pass to Baisley. Warren with the ball. He kicks it to Ross. Shoots over Brown. It's stolen by Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Brown. Pass to Bryant. Back to Brown. 5 to shoot. There's the dish to Bryant. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted by
Bryant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
They get a hand on it and taken away by Brown. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's Green. And he overshot that one, missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Ross. And here's Denver. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Payne passes to Baisley. Warren on the wing. Passes it to Baisley. Yep, that one goes. Baisley's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Kicks it to Green. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Over to the left wing. Baisley passes to Payne. The shot misses. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in command with a 16-point lead as the puzzle.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Terrence Ross is out there with Payne. Then there's Warren, and it's Baisley into the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Brown finds Bryant, just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
All against Murray. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Booker. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Porter. 6 to shoot. Shot from 16. Connects. The jumper drops. And the Nuggets lead by 20. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Murray. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Ball outside, knocked away. Jokic with the steal. Gordon kicks to Caldwell Pope. Again, the Nuggets score.
Caldwell Pope.
And here is Paul. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Here's Jokic. Gordon finds Jokic. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns trail by 20. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Dishes it to KD. There's the pass to Booker. Over Gordon. No good from Booker.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Gordon dishes to Porter. 1:43 left in the 4th.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Here's Okogie, defended by Gordon.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Nuggets.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jokic.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Jokic with it. And Jokic slams it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Oh, and the jam by Durant.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Murray, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Okogie. Over Porter. It's Durant on the wing. Ayton kicks to KD. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To come into an opponent. David, thank you as always.
in. Get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. Paul George out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Now here's Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Suns keep it alive. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Booker. For 3, Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And Grant, we've got 2 teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And we're about a minute into the first. Leonard against Booker. Out to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
LA foul. Paul George. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Booker with it. And Booker throws it down.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has a chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
George against Paul. Here's Leonard. A nice shot by Zubats.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Paul. And he banks in the layup.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Here's Leonard. 6-point game. Here's Covington. And Durant with the block. Here's Okogie. Leonard defending. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Covington inside. Durant's there. Here's Zubats. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Back to Okogie. Pass to Durant. That one falls. Durant's got 6.
I'll tell you what, Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
Now here's Leonard. Zubats with a screen on Durant. Leonard passes to Covington. Really left him alone that time.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Booker. On the take. And Booker with the jam.
Love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Now here's Paul. A minute 6 left to play in the first. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Morris against Booker. Covington passes to Morris. Here's Leonard. Into the lane. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Here's Paul. Outside Durant. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant, easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
George passes to Morris. Second chance shot. Now here's Covington. Pass to Leonard. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Durant. Here's Ayton, and that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, up 8. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Here they come.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Kawhi Leonard out there with Paul George. And it's Covington in at the small forward position. Durant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot. As soon as he had the ball in his hands, he put the pressure on the defense and found the opening.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
George passes to Zubac. Shoots over Ayton. The kick out to Morris. Back to George. Morris with it. And it's Paul picking him up. That one doesn't drop.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Back to Durant. Right side Booker. George with a steal. On the attack, Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Okogie. Tries the spin move. 5 to shoot. Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be... I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it. One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Durant for 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Morris. And the shot goes in.
Marcus Morris.
And now it's just a 2-point Phoenix lead. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Paul against George. And it's going to be a goaltending call. And we're going to get a coach's challenge here. From his point of view, the officials did not get it right on the goaltending call.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a fine line. Clear and conclusive evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
The previous play is under
About the coach's challenge on calls like this, we're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to reverse the goaltending call. After a closer look, they determined they misjudged that one.
And these rulings are why the challenge system exists. A goaltending violation can be such a fine line.
The Clippers trail. Outside Covington. Just 5 on the clock. A kick out to Morris. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
No luck on that one.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
George passes to Zubac. Second chance effort. The kick out to Morris. Leonard on the wing. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard finds George. Morris outside. Back to George. The three. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Leonard. Fires the three. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Paul passes to Durant. And so it's Marcus Morris making appreciated, Allie.
Your Suns, 20. The Clippers, 23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Marcus Morris making an impact in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Payne. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Clippers in the lead. Powell outside. Pass to Plumlee. Phoenix grabs the miss. Left side Payne. Now Warren. He's checked by Plumlee. Now Ross. Here's Landale. And a missed layup. Now Plumlee driving in. Shots blocked. And they'll keep possession. Batum, the pass to Plumlee. Here's Mann. Clock at 6. To the middle. Goes back up. Plumlee, no good. And Phoenix shooting about 56% in this one. Gordon with a steal. The drive by Mann. Tries again. Here's Plumlee. Batum left side. Gordon outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Payne. Down low. Here's Baisley. And he dunks it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Powell outside. Pass to Plumlee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Plumlee's got his first 2 points of the night. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Here's Landale. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Powell in the post. He's covered by Warren. Pass to man.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Now here's Payne. To the middle. Out left to the wing. Outside Ross. Back to Baisley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Nick Batum.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Good on both.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Gordon, the pass to Powell. Back to man. Ross against Gordon. Back to man. Goes up on the wing. And the Clippers again with a bucket. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Warren's shot is good.
You gotta guard Warren close, especially when he's lurking inside looking to score.
Here's man. Powell outside. Back to man. This one for 3. Rebounded by Payne. The Suns trailing. Outside Ross. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Payne. It's Ross on the wing. Drills it from deep. Ross has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
Out to Gordon. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Clippers ahead. They lead by 1. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Paul George out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Covington in at the 3. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker from deep. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Leonard with the ball. George outside. And the jam by George.
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Durant. Outside Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Okogie. Wow! Crazy good! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Leonard, guarded by Durant. From inside, it's Covington on the wing. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Leonard finds Morris. Excellent D there from Booker. The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard outside. Here's Zubac. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
George outside. Banked it in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
2 minutes remaining in the
Ball
game.
passes to Durant and stolen by Covington. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's George. And the jam by George.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
Ayton, the screen on George. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Leonard against Durant. Zubac with a screen on Durant. For 3, George. The Suns clear it. Okogie's got 4 rebounds now. From the arc. And they recover it. Here's Booker. And he can't get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Covington passes to Morris. Back to Covington. George outside. Now Zubac. Leonard on the wing. No good on the triple. Ayton with it. Guarded now by George. Booker pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. George with a steal. They're running. Up the floor. And George with the jam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard outside. George left side. Zubac with a screen on Paul. George for 3. Connects from downtown. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
So the Clippers win it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
should be a very interesting matchup tonight. Plenty of guys, Doris, on the floor who play, as you like to say, the right way.
Right, Kevin. Experience always broadens your perspective. They understand what goes into winning, and they understand that good habits are built on a nightly basis. They want to make good decisions. These are fundamentally sound groups.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Paul George is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Covington in at the 3. Now, here's George. 6 on the shot clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Well, superstars understand the contact is part of the game. Paul George willing to play through it.
Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And George with this stuff.
Well, we've always known Paul George can be a high flyer. Woo-hoo, that was nicely done.
Murray against George. Porter got a piece of it. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Murray. Rebound by the Clippers. And from second rounder to MVP Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Porter. Caldwell Pope pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And here are the Nuggets now after the basket by Los Angeles. Up top, Zubac. Back to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. A 3 from Leonard. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Murray against George. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Morris right side. Outside for George. Back to Morris. Covington against Porter. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. Jokic passes to Murray. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Jokic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
.107 left to play in the first quarter. Here's George. He takes it in.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
Murray with it. Morris with the rebound. Caldwell Pope against Leonard. Jokic with the steal. Caldwell Pope pass to Porter and finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. On the wing, Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Zubac. Misses off the left iron. Gordon inside. And the rejection by Zubac. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Look. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Here's Morris. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Jokic against Zubac. And Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Clippers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Wants to get it to Morris and does. Zubac kicks to Leonard. To the middle. Morris dishes to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got his second basket.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Back to Murray. Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And Denver has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Now, here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Here's the 3. A shot, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Zubac with the screen for George. A shake. Denver grabs the miss. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Nuggets ball.
1:14 left in the first half. Jokic against Zubac. Jokic kicks to Murray. On the wing, Porter. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Clippers trail. George passes to Leonard. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Passes it to Murray. Back to Gordon. Jokic against Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Ryan is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Green comes in for Michael Porter. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now, here's George. He's got 6. Morris with the screen for Leonard. Changes up. And the layup is good. Leonard's got 8.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
There's Brown with the 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, thank you, David. Folks, and we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Gordon. Batuma's out there with Powell. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Mann in at the 1. Now here's Brown. After Eric Gordon's miss, Brown finds Bryant.
Well, just showing great agility in the pick and roll. Thomas Bryant just being decisive right now.
Gordon, the pass to Powell. He dishes it to Plumlee. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Bryant. They kick it out to Green from downtown. Over in the corner, Brown. Plumlee with the steal. Batum inside. Guarded by Jackson. Back to Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Stolen by Jackson. Jordan with a screen on Batum. Jackson dishes to Jordan. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Jordan. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now a 5-point Nugget lead. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Now, here's Jordan. After the miss from Mason Plumlee, here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Right side Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Good on the 3-point shot. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
That one falls. Brown's got his first points in this one.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Mann passes to Batum. Here's Mann. Back to Batum. Over Jackson. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Batum.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Nuggets.
Doors to an opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor.
Here's Mann. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to Plumlee. No good on the shot. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Here's Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Plumlee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Good. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Powell. And Bryant gets it to go.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
3 seconds left, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
George passes to Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Now Murray. Caldwell Pope outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Murray outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Really enjoy seeing Murray operate in these types of situations, just keeping his composure and draining the high-pressure shots.
Leonard, the pass to Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
A putback, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Leonard, and it's blocked.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Sell it out there for the block.
The kick out to Porter. And here is Murray. To the inside. Here's Gordon. No good. Good D by Covington. Clippers trail by 14. Morris finds Leonard over Caldwell Pope. Outside Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, with a 7'3" wingspan, Kawhi Leonard can beat even good defense with that reach.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Leonard. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope kicks to Porter. Outside for Murray.
2 minutes.
Outside Gordon. Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
George passes to Leonard. And Covington with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jokic.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver with the triple.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Paul George.
And George drops them both.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
24 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Caldwell Pope outside. It's hauled in by Paul George. Outside Covington. And there's the pass to Zubac. Morris outside. Zubac in the post. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
All right, David, great job.
little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, just simply one of the best dunkers of his generation.
Here's Paul. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. The kick to Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Pulls up. Durant's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Off target with the 3. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Now here's Jokic. Left side Murray. And Chris Paul clears it away. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Jokic against Ayton. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
And the Suns with possession. Looking for their first basket of the game. Left side Booker. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Outside Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Six to shoot. Changes up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
Murray against Paul. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time. Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Outside Porter. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Durant. Outside Paul. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Murray against Paul. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
So it's Phoenix now, following the score by Denver. Paul passes to Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the Serb.
Left side Porter. Murray from outside sinks the tray. Murray's got 9.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, brings it.
And here's Paul. The three is up. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Queens ball, Nuggets ball.
Now Murray. He's got 9. Launches a 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court right now for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
2 on the clock, and Gordon with the big finish.
One of the better dunkers we have in the NBA, Aaron Gordon. Showtime.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Durant. Defended by Gordon. Here's Ayton. Over to the wing. And here's Durant. Durant with a screen on Porter. Porter with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gordon with a steal. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Releases. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now it's a 10-point Denver lead.
Porter so developed with that long-range shot. Beautiful form on it.
Outside Booker to the inside. Ayton. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second.
You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
Now here's Paul. Okogie on the wing. Ayton passes to Paul. Now here's Durant. Here's Okogie.
2 minutes.
To win the drought. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter. If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about 2 different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
Here's Murray, following the score by Phoenix.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Booker, no good. The Nuggets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Inside, stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul with it. Checked by Murray. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Left side, Paul. Six on the shot clock. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
Paul against Murray. Up top, Gordon. Outside Murray. Back to Gordon. And stolen by Durant. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's the lob. Aiden, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Allie, as always, thank you.
The Suns, 13.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books, one half to go. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Jeff Green out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Jordan in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Jackson. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
The Suns trailing.
Now look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed the long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
Payne with it, now guarded by Bryant. Here's Baisley. From outside, off the mark. Denver is shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Outside, Brown. Bryant outside. Outside for Green. For three. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
I don't know why we say this, but big men sharing the ball, we like that. It doesn't matter. Big, small, we'll take a good pass.
Down low. Kicks it out to Warren. Outside Payne to the paint. Ross passes to Warren. Fires for three. The rebound by Jackson. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brent.
Yeah, well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid.
Come on, BA. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Kicks it out to Bryant. To the inside. Got a piece of it.
Well, given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
Here's Ross.
Get up to the go down. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Jackson. The layup misses.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Tries it from 19. That shot off the mark. Denver in the lead. Brown passes to Bryant. Ross against Brown. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now here's Payne. Here's Baisley. Outside Ross. Pass to Landale. Basket counts.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Bryant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Bryant. And here's Jordan. The shot. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Payne. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Campaign has gotten this reputation, and it's well earned as a professional. Just able to come in the game, ready when called upon. It's going to impact on both ends of the floor what's being done out there. And that effort level, that has kept him around.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson against Payne. Here's Bryant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Pass to Durant. 23 seconds left in the third. Okogie. The shot no good. Great D that time from Porter. Bryant with it. Now here's Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass. Jokic has got 6.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with the shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center position. And Phoenix has possession, following the score by Denver. Paul's got space. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
And here's Murray. From outside the arc. Okogie pulls down the board. And the Suns shooting just under 40% from the field. Outside for Booker. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Okogie. Durant for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Caldwell Pope. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here's Booker. Now Paul. Back to Booker. Here he goes. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Gordon outside. Outside Murray. From downtown. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Caldwell Pope's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Murray against Paul. Pass to Booker. Unloads from 13. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. They kick it out to Murray. Jokic in the post. Is covered by Ayton. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Now Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Gordon. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Paul with it. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Booker's shot is good.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. Shot clock at 6.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Paul against Murray. Top of the key. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
Paul against Murray. Here's Okogie. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. The three. Goes up at the elbow. Ooh, it's stolen away. In transition, here they come. Pass to Porter. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 12-point Denver lead.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Paul. And he drains the turnaround Jay.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go that time. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Britt.
To the
this one.
Here we go.
And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix.
Yes! He's not even a near 7-footer. He is a 7-footer. Durant handles it like a guard, just unguardable at times.
Now here's Leonard. And stolen by Booker. One-on-one fast break. Three-pointer. And Kevin Durant good for three. KD's got 5 points so far.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Rebound by Okogie.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Now here's Booker. Launches it. It's hauled in by George.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now, here's Covington, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Leonard with the bucket.
And you have to get out on Leonard. His three-point shot is lethal.
Paul with the ball. He kicks to KD. And here's Booker from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Emphatic points from Covington. Dunks and threes. Baskets every team needs. That's what Robert brings to the table.
Here is Paul. That's tipped. KD on the wing. Misses the layup. Clippers trail by 3. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And it's Leonard missing. Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. Outside Durant. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Rebound by the Clippers.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Paul. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
And George kicks to Leonard. Morris outside. That's good from 17 feet away.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
.102 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. The 3 from KD. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, George. Sweet move, and it's George finishing it off.
Authoritative slam there by George, showing the defense he's ready to get physical.
Paul against George. We got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. KD, that's for 2. 6 to shoot. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Fires from deep. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
Left side, Leonard. Morris passes to Leonard. Kicks to Covington. Outside, George. And here's Leonard from 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court right now, second quarter start for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Down low. And finished off by KD.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era, and look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Here's Booker. Paul George making his last shot. Pass to Paul. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Covington. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Covington's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Leonard against Durant. Drives to the hoop. And then Durant with the jam.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Covington kicks to Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Paul. Right side Durant. Leonard with the steal. Morris into the lane. Outside Covington. There's the drive. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Paul. KD dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now here's Paul. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes to Durant.
2 minutes.
Screen by Durant. Leonard with the steal. George passes to Morris. Outside for George. The 3. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And George gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Booker outside. A fadeaway. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 4th assist in this one. Clippers trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From deep, George, and they will call over the back on the play.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And the rejection by Ayton. Stolen by George. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Kicks it out to Leonard. Dishes it to Morris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense. Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And it's sent back by KD. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. To the paint. Ayton kicks to KD. Ayton trying to break free. And they get it back. Booker dishes to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And Booker with the layup. Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane. That's a guy you want taking.
Thanks so much, David. And
Your Clippers, 20. The Suns, 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Plumlee out there with Batum. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Gordon. And it's man in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for SuperLu. Clippers trail by 6. Left side, Batum. Unloads. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Beasley passes to Ross. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Outside for Batum. Down low. Gordon inside. He's guarded by Ross.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Now here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet, and that one is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to man. It's hauled in by the Suns. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Here's man, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Payne passes to Ross. Here's Beasley. It's good. And the Suns lead by 6.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Gordon. The pass to Plumlee. He kicks it to Powell. There's the 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's man. It's Powell on the wing. Gordon finds Powell. Now here's Plumlee, who's back up. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Warren dishes to Payne. Pass to Bazley. Shoots over Batum, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Clippers trail by 6. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Passes it to man. Here's Batum. Inside. Ball stolen. To the middle. Powell with the steal. Batum inside. Working on Payne. Batum good. Batum's got his first 2 points. Suns leading by 4. And here's Payne. Warren on the wing. Back to Payne. 6 to shoot. Here's Bazley, and he goes in for the dunk.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's man to the inside. Gordon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Payne. Pass to Bazley. Here is Ross. The pass to Bazley. Driving inside. Second chance effort. Payne gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. Phoenix ahead, up 4. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's the Suns with the ball. 4-point game. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Now here's Booker. Durant down low, and then Durant with the dunk.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Paul. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 6.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
And here's George for 3. Covington kicks to George. Wants to get it to Zubats, and does.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Paul with the ball. Kicks it out to Booker. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
George passes to Leonard. Gets the bucket and the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
The Suns leading. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Durant kicks to Paul. Back to KD. Shoots over Leonard. The shot by KD. No good.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Zubac finds George. Outside Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. They get it again to take the lead, and Zubac puts it in. Zubac has got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. KD dishes to Paul. KD against Leonard, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Paul.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Here's Leonard. That shot off the mark. Good D by Booker. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul left side. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. Okogie for 3. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers trail. There's the dish to George. Shoots over KD. Leonard inside. Defended by Paul. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
George against Paul. And there's the drive. Now, here is George. He's guarded closely. Leonard the pass to George. Kicks to Morris. Back to George. To the middle. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Here's KD. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Inside. And then George with the jam.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Booker right side to the paint. It's deflected. Leonard with the steal. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Morris. George with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Probably. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
To the best kid in the house.
the Nuggets with the tip. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot, and stolen by Covington. Leonard left side. Morris for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Porter. Jokic passes to Murray. Outside for Porter. Puts up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Morris left side. About a minute into this first quarter, it's tipped. Outside for Porter. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Covington, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create. And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Now here's Porter, 5 on the clock. Pass to Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's having to remind defenses that he can do so.
George outside, takes the 3. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Here's George, following the score by Denver. He's in his comfort zone, 2 for 2 to start this one.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
Jokic in the post. Zubac's there.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Leonard, pass to Zubac. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Murray passes to Jokic, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense. You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him, I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russell, the big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Leonard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one drops for him.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint. Not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Here's Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. And stolen by Leonard. 56 seconds left to play in the first.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Now here's Jokic. 9 points in the game. Shoots over Zubac. Outside Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. He takes it in, and that comes off the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 6.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Murray drives in. Leonard pulls down the board.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Covington finds George. Leonard for 3. That shot, no good. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver, hunting for opportunities. Leading. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for Denver, Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Jokic in at the 5. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
PG-13 emphatically throwing that one down. They're not stopping him on that dunk.
Murray against George. Pass to Caldwell Pope. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Porter outside. George with a steal. Here's Leonard. That one's wide left.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Now here's Murray. George defending. Here's Murray. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Gordon outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Caldwell Pope. Over Leonard. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Here's Morris. Up and in on the layup. Morris has got his first points in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Murray passes to Porter. Gordon right side. Launches it. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, B.A., they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Such a wide open look. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
Here's Zubats. Kicks it to George. Here's the 3. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. .151 left in the second period. And the jam by George.
And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Now here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Denver.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Pass to Covington. Here's Zubac. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. And we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 10. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Back to Porter. And he's going to the line. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so
Michael Porter Jr.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Clippers ball.
43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. George for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Paul George can get it done from anywhere on the court now. When he starts percolating, this guy can cook with gas.
Here's Jokic. Deflected. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Covington passes to George. Poke loose. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 6. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
And a pretty tightly contested game here.
With the score, your Clippers 24, the Nuggets 29.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Nicholas Batum out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Man in a point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Back to Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. Love the career Eric Gordon has had. It's been outstanding, really. A 6th Man of the Year award winner, and universally known as a great teammate.
Now here's Brown. Green for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Gordon, the pass to Powell. Hangs. The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. And Clark, how about Eric Gordon? Maybe doesn't get the praise he deserves.
No, I agree with you there. I mean, guys sometimes are underrated or undervalued despite the consistency of outstanding performance. He's been in the league 14 years and has averaged double digits during that time. And when he only started 75% of the games, that's even more remarkable.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Brown. Back to Green. Brown against Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Powell outside. Gordon on the wing. 4-3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Denver's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Brown for 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Bryant. Over Powell. Another shot. Oh, nice shot by Bryant. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Brown passes to Bryant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for Mann, proving he belongs, earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Batum finds Plumlee. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in the game. A minute 29 left in the third. Jackson pass to Brown. And here's Jordan. And no good. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And it's Batum penetrating. Count that bucket.
Long and wide. Batum gliding to the rim. A thing of beauty.
Now Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch, ignite.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Gordon comes in for Bryant. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Green. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Brown. Here's Covington. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Jokic with a screen on George. Jackson, the pass to Jokic. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Jokic has got 12 points.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
And so it's Denver with a 9-point cook. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. The Clippers trail. In transition, here come the Clippers. The 3, Covington. Gordon pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Los Angeles shooting just 38% for this game so far. George against Murray. Here's Zubac. Got a hand on it.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Murray. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Porter, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with the league skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Porter hits them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Leonard outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. They kick it out to Murray. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Gordon with a screen on Zubac. And here's Porter outside. On target from range.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Leonard passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Murray against George. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And Covington, here we go.
You know, on defense, Porter's quickness pays dividends, not to mention his length and agility. He's able to stay all over the shooter.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. 3-pointer off the mark. Going inside, Leonard goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Zubac against Jokic. Gordon outside. Oh, George with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
For 3, Covington. From behind the arc. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. No good there. Now Denver takes it the other way. Gordon on the take. Leonard with a double team. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. Driving inside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Out to Gordon. Pass to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Leonard. George finds Zubac. Here's Morris. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Porter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And here's Gordon. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.